Full screen is on Twitch as well. We are streaming on Twitch and TikTok today. And already it does start off with a Storm first goal. This is a best of 7. It is working, it's just not working on the TikTok for some reason. But that, oh my god, chat. Alright. So I got a little bit of a weird cough there though, but 43 seconds into the start, and finally we can properly focus now. But it is a forced kickoff there, and it is in the favour of Storm. And hello chat, in case you are joining, we are on Twitch as well. What an edgeable bump there to start off with Storm. Love to show off a little bit of the cringe plays here, you could say, but no, good start we do like to see. Just making sure that everything is in the right place. I haven't quite done one of these show matches before, so in this sort of format, so it's definitely an interesting one. We've got an overlay on the Twitch as well, and RRX with a kickoff goal straight off it. And Storm maybe not conserving his boost as much as he could have. Hello Aiden, how we doing? But yeah, 2-2 as it stands. Let's see what is popping. What is popping? Is it a bit over there? And I'll get the Twitch chat up actually. If you guys are on Twitch, I'm not seeing this right now. This is still my first though. And it is essentially a top 100 1v1 show match that is occurring right here. Make sure you say hello in the Twitch chat as well. And another few bumps here. RX low boost. Controlling the ball here. Going to be back. Storm with the 400. Let's see if we go for a reset. He can get the reset. It's in! And what a shot there. And borderline unsavable for Mr. RRX. But perfect conservation. Gets the reset. Gets the mustard, you could say. Or is that for a ceiling shot? I'd probably say this is for the... more for a ceiling shot, not so much a flick reset. But thank you Pavlova for the heart me and the go populars, much appreciated. All the donations today does go towards the prize pool. And RX getting a little save out there, getting 400. Nice little chain dash. We like to see those chain dashes on the wall. And Storm 400 on the wall here, goes for the ceiling shot, might go again here, gets another shot, gets a 50, but RX too strong in the 50 department. Here comes RX. Another challenge, but proves to go a little bit too wide. But we'll be down here. Chance to make an equaliser. Gets the reset, and reset after reset. Both teams just back and forth with each other. And what a start we do have here. By the way, if you can't see anything on the stream chat, or is anything that is annoying you, please let me know in the chat. As the TikTok chat is fairly quiet right now. But any donations does go towards this prize pool as well. We've got a couple of donations, I think, here and there so far. And 400 boost here. Will be on the wall. And what a double tap there! Oh, RX out of nowhere. And this is essentially his debut on the stream today. But controls it and appears to have plentiful amount of boost there. Do love to see it. But it is RRX rocking the England flag today, and obviously it is Storm. Storm is from Netherlands, known him a few years now, definitely one of the most mechanical players I've ever seen. And RRX is a 1v1 RLCS specialist. He does play in 1v1 a lot. And what a shot there by RRX, and really showing what he is made of. RRX with the mechs, you could say. But what a start there. And we do love to see it. Thank you, Finn, for the share as well. Much appreciated. Let's try to get to 1,000 likes on the TikTok. But yeah, RRX is a profound 1v1 player. Has played a lot of RLCS tournaments. And Storm has also played on a few LAN events himself. So both players definitely do have a fair amount of experience to their name. But how will it play out today? This is game 1 of of up to 7 matches. It is a best of 7 today, as you do in show matches. Here comes RRX. Storm trying to give no space whatsoever. And then RX trying to control it here. I like these sort of, those fake jumps. I still can't fathom how to do them, but you always see high ranks do them. But Storm with the cringe plays. And he hasn't actually gone for it immediately. And he actually gives it to RX. Here comes Storm. It seems like Storm's trying to play a lot more sort of passive. He's trying not to overcommit too much. He's conserving the boost. But at times as well, there's a couple of times where he definitely hasn't maybe gone straight for the play. But he is going to there. And Storm definitely making the opponents mourn here, you could say. Straight over him. And what a goal indeed. 5-4. And this is just game 1, chat. This is just game 1 of up to 7. We're watching 2 of the best players we've probably ever had on the stream. So we do love to see it. Now RX got enough boost. Might go for a reset again there, but the control, and it reminds me a bit of the Daniel goal. I don't know if you guys have ever seen RLCS much, but when Daniel scored a series win before, he controlled the ball, literally imitated that. And yeah, you can't get much better than that. But is that going to be an own goal? That was almost an own goal. Wow. But anyway, let's go for a few fakes here. Could have another shot there. Is it going to be a no? And this could be the first game for RRX. But hang on. Storm has still got time. He's got 6 seconds to be exact. Obviously in our 1v1 in general, that a lot of things do happen. And in this case, a goal could happen. Storm has not won the kickoff there, although he does grab the boost. And I don't think that's going to work there. RRX brings it down, and it is 1-0 to RRX. Alright, we've got a little bit of a prize pool on our hands. 2p to be exact, guys. 2p. I need to add like a what is it? I need to add a donation counter. But yeah, these players are currently playing for 2 pence, chat. 2 pence. But yeah, I do appreciate any donations, any likes. It is much appreciated. Are you guys talking in the chat on Twitch? I actually can't tell. Oh, and the air dribble bump there. And it is straight in there, and RX with the recoveries. Do love to see it. And yeah, it's straight in there. We do love to see that. But 1-0, and obviously RX is up right now. But he does still have time as well to be able to even get a sweep here. But on the other hand, Storm has got another pinch there, and he's got a bit of boost there. Where they're about to score the goal here. They get a recovery, but it does go a bit wide. And here comes RX. Oh, with the fakes, and it's straight in. And oh, you're not going to want to watch that again if you're Storm. Absolute roaring with the fakes right now, and that's you're not going to want to see that again if your name is Storm. But regardless, Storm does get the 400 boost. Time for a comeback potentially. Gets the reset. The control is something that both these players resemble a lot. Is the ability just to be able to almost have the ball glued to their car. Is the only way to put it, really. But another pogo there potentially. Goes for a fake. Might have a double tap here, but again just goes wide. And Storm. Now still the 400. Might go for another fake there. Could go for a double actually, but no, RX just catches it on the side. And it is Mr. Storm, who is from Netherlands, and RX rocking the England flag for today. Chat, would you like me to add the flags at some point on the screen? I don't know if I'll be able to do it. I might have to do it in between the game, like really quickly. But yeah, would that make it easier for you guys? I'm just wondering. Anyway. I don't know if I'll be able to add it on the Twitch right now, but I can definitely add it on the... Actually, I probably could add it on both. But it just means it might take like another minute or so. I don't want to be like halfway through the games, but it's something I can do in future. I'm playing twos. That is why I'm not typing sorry. It's all good, bro. But Storm will be all good here. Snipes the reset straight into the goal. And if you want to be improving at Rocket League, then this is the place to be focusing up at, because, wow. I am very interested in some of these challenges. But talking of challenges, we've got RRX with a musty into double tap there. Grabs the boost, and Storm running back to the net, but RRX just proves to be too fast. Indeed. We've also got face cam on Twitch for anyone who is watching on the TikTok. We are on Twitch right now. Mission on Twitch. And a 45-degree. And is it going to be in? I think it's going to be an own goal. I think that's going to... It obviously doesn't register as an own goal, but... Yeah, still with the 45. And just... I don't think RRX was expecting it to come down so fast. The ball. But... regardless... Gets a few fakes there. Gets a shot, but what a save again by RRX. Now, RRX, obviously, he's played a few RLCS games before. I think he managed to get, top 33? Because I was looking earlier, funny enough, on the Wikipedia profile of both these players. Well, Storm doesn't really have one officially, and I don't think these players both have official Wikipedia accounts, but... they sort of do have some experience here and there, and yeah, I think RX has definitely beaten a few, I wouldn't say like high level, but I think he lost to someone called Sizen, which is actually a player who used to play for Team Vitality, so definitely lost to one of the greats, you could say, potentially. But definitely has made his mark in there. Also played for the university, which I'm actually, fun enough, part of. And he managed to make, not quite land, but I think they did make like a playoff stage. And what's your Twitch? It is on the screen on TikTok. It is Mission on Twitch, in case you want to watch full screen there. And Storm is 5-2 down right now. Will be a bit of a climb, but RX on the wall here. 400 boost. Let's see if he goes for another reset. He actually goes for another fake there, and almost proves to be perfect. And Wait, what? Oh my days, how has that not gone in? And somehow he hit it both twice on the goal and it didn't go in. I don't know what happened there. That's crazy. Storm going for a few flicks here and there, but just going all over the place right now. RX looking, I think he's just sort of trying to bait Storm into one of these overcommits. Because Storm earlier was actually playing pretty... Oh, never mind. I was going to say he's playing pretty passive, but right now, the proactive plays... I think RX was quite expecting that. Sort of tried to half flip in the air there, and it obviously, I don't think you can half flip in the air quiet. So definitely made RX quite awkward here. Storm also... pretty awkward here. We'll go to RX. RX, obviously, we know what he's like with the car control. Gets the reset. Try to go for a bump. And for the first time this series, we do see RX going for a few bumps here and there. It's not someone I would say that's very physical with his plays, but Storm is someone who is conceding here. I think both players have actually conceded one now, which is not often you see. But hello, Jensen. First commenter in the Twitch. How are you doing? I'm very active. I'm reading the comments in Twitch and TikTok, so in case you guys have something to say that is appropriate, or something to say about how the players are playing, where they're from, what they're doing, what rank are they, then I'm open for it. And RX, this is actually a really good play here. What a play, actually. He actually fakes the demo, which is really interesting. Did you see that, chat? He like faked the demo and then kept going. I honestly don't get how he has the control to be able to do that. But maybe I'm just overthinking it, but that is a very interesting one. Storm another reset there. Tries to go low. 7-3 at RRX. We'll take the game here, but a consolation. Oh, wait. What's happened there then? Storm goes for a fake, and then it essentially backfires on them. But it is 2-0. But yeah, Storm did have a chance to score there. Didn't quite do so. But yeah, one thing I will do in future chaps, I don't want to be having these guys wait forever, is I'll add the flags for whatever show match I'll do for the next show match, if we do one. So, yeah, right now it's going to be in 40 seconds. I'm sorry, but even the fastest editor ever. By the way, I'm not C1 in ones, but I'm a ones main on plat 3. I thought you said you were C1. Did you lie then or something? I mean, I don't really care, but yeah, this guy the other day was saying he was C1, and apparently he's only plat 3. But anyway, guys, forget plat 3. We're watching probably GT3 to SSL, if not higher level caliber gameplay here. As RX with double flip reset pretty much, but he's saved out by Storm. We'll go on the ball there. And Storm probably will need to get a few demos here. And there definitely was, towards the end of the game, when he could get a consolation. He could have definitely scored it, but kept trying to do some mind games. So could be a insight that Storm could try and do some less mind games here. More or less, I should say. Now Storm on the wall. Goes for a full field edge, well, almost. But obviously RRX, the man with the 1v1 RLCS experience. I don't think Storm did play in the RLCS 1v1, but he definitely has played at a few events from what I know. And ages of these players, I believe Storm is around 18 and RX is around 19 or 20, so good goal there by RX to start off. So definitely not the youngest players ever. Hello Jem, how are you doing? Welcome in. And another kick-off win there by Storm, and Storm obviously conceding the first 2 games. But this will be his chance. This will be his chance. I think I'm not sure if he's actually sorry chat. I'm not sure if he's actually got ahead at all in this series yet. But it will be really interesting to see what he can do with this. I know it's only a kick-off goal so far, but we've definitely seen a few flip resets. And talking of flip resets, quite literally resets. And tries to go with another demo there. Hope you're okay. Haven't seen you on my For You page. Oh, no. Yeah, I'm alright, thank you. How are you doing? Anyway, Storm just goes a little bit wide. And going for a few fakes is something we saw in the first sort of few games, Storm playing a bit more passive. Whereas when I played with Storm before, he's someone who definitely likes to go for a lot of mechanical things and a lot of aggressive plays. But it just shows you that around different players, the amount that players can adapt and adjust is honestly phenomenal. But talking of phenomenal plays, what a phenomenal save. Fantastically, superbly. Yeah. You get the gist, guys. Anyway. I keep saying anyway today, don't I? Oh my days. It is still 1-1 on the cards. Storm obviously pushing with low boost here. This is an interesting one. Probably will need to conserve some boost quick. RRX obviously tries to snipe the demo in there. Couldn't quite do so. But we do know that RRX at this time probably, or the moment, probably is a bit more for the more physical player. We did see a couple bumps just now from Storm as well. Storm with a double there. Can he do it? What a goal! And what a comeback. Oh my days. I'm trying to stay alive here, chat, to witness this, because what a double. And RX perfectly positioned back post, but ultimately he's covered almost every spot, but I think he was just a little bit low boost. Maybe just missed a couple of pads and got some punishing. Make sure you have some water. I can't lie, I literally drunk before the stream. I'm pretty sure I'm not like dehydrated or anything. It's literally just I was just like the other week I was like a little bit like not too well. I think I'm just sort of like recovering from that now and then. Anyway, Storm controlling. If I say anyway one more time, guys, I will literally throw like an extra £5 into the prize pool. How about that? Okay. Because I need to get out of these habits. Storm could have gone for a foot reset. Decided to go for a bit of an air dribble there. Didn't quite work. Now RX. Oh, he's going for the demo. He actually goes for the reset. What a save there. And a paperclip. Well, that's not the same, is it? It's normally like a hairline save, you could say. Once again, Storm trying to control the ball. Goes a bit wide. And yeah, Storm will want to look for a potential equaliser here. So far he is 2 games down. If he loses this one as well, he will need to require a reverse sweep, which will not be easy against an RLCS player. But 2-2, actually Storm was ahead. Sorry guys, I seem to have got the scoreboard around the wrong way. But RX definitely still not allowing that just to happen. And does get the kickoff win and straight back at it. And I pretty much jinxed Storm there because I said that Storm was actually down, but he was up. But now he's down. So, yeah, apologies Storm, but he definitely has won a few kickoffs before. So it will be interesting to see maybe just like the old kickoff here and there. I love these chain dashes by RRX. It's always something that I've quite admired from players. Gets them a reset there. Just go a bit low and another shot there, and it's going to be straight in for Storm, and all tied up now. He's down 2 games. Indeed he is. Obviously on the TikTok, you guys are not seeing the overlays, but it does say the 2 little green bars there. I think you can probably see on your stream. Hopefully you should be able to see on the stream. If not, that might be a problem. Are these viewers playing? Essentially, well, one of them's a viewer. The other one's actually one of my fellow university students. Well, we're not in the same year, but I know of him. But 3-3 as it stands. And we could just be going to overtime unless RX 400 Boost has different plans. No, of course he doesn't. 0 seconds. And RX... This guy, it's his first time on this stream, and what an entrance. Wow. And yeah, Storm will need to make a gargantuan recovery, but did definitely get a lot closer than he did in previous games. So it is showing that he is managing it. He actually got more points that game. I know points isn't everything. I mean, the average Plat 3 probably will be like, he got more points, that means he's better. But, no, I'm not hating on Plats, by the way, chat. However, this is Storm's game to play now, as he is obviously 3 games down. He will be looking to be getting a reverse sweep. Obviously, I think he's having a bit of a timeout here. He's having a little breather. Obviously, that's what you want to be doing. And obviously, if you are on the Twitch as well, make sure you do say hi and how are you. Because the Twitch is something we have not used for a while. And yeah, I need to get like a chat on the screen as well for that. But getting into our game 4 now, chat. Could be a chance for RX to sweep. But obviously, Storm has other plans, has still many more chances. And here comes Storm. He's got a 400 boost. What can he do with this? He might go for another edge or bump, and it is going to be in. And now Storm, I think this is the first edgeable bump we've seen this series from him. I know we've seen it from RX, but he definitely does like to make RX awkward at times. There is times where you would think that RX is able to recover it fast, but Storm puts him in such an awkward position. Another shot there. And in case you guys are obviously trying to improve at Rocket League, then you should not do that. You should not do that. But about 95% of the time, though, you should be watching these guys because they are definitely some of the best people you could probably watch on the stream. That being said, though, Storm obviously would like to potentially redeem himself after a bit of a mishap there. Mishap play, you could say. RX with another flick there, and Storm almost own goals again there. I think he's trying to do like a full field air dribble, but the first time definitely did not work his way. But a few fakes here, and the fakes almost working. But RRX definitely shown a few times now that he is definitely the king of 50-50s and almost the king of double taps, making him a double king. Is that a phrase? No, it's not, but it is now, I think. But off his backboard, and he's actually just given away possession, and it's going to go straight in. I was not expecting RRX to be so lenient on this play, but obviously Storm was right at his neck, and especially when you look round, you're like, oh my days, he's there. Then, yeah, the decision making, the chances could be different, but Jesus, because RRX changing the difference of winning or losing this series is what a way to equalise indeed. The triple, I believe that was triple flip reset. And RX does not seem, I mean, he did half flip there, but he seems to like delay his half flip a bit. There's like a lot of, especially lower ranks as well, you always think like people just half flip immediately as soon as they're going back, but there's a lot of times that RX is just not half flip, or not half flipping at least for a while. Now Storm could have maybe gone for a cut there, but he does get it regardless, and now he's ahead. Now Storm looking to see make his first game back. Does anyone want a 1v1? Don't know. To wait and see what people say in the chat. By the way, any donations on the stream does go towards the prize pool. Currently we have got 3 or so donations. So much appreciated for that. Goes to another reset there, and Storm with another shot and straight in, and the 4-2. We do love to see it. Oh my days, chap. Flo said he would be RRX. That's crazy. That's crazy. I mean, to be honest, I was looking earlier at the stats, and I have to say that Flo and RRX do... Well, no, Flo has his own Wikipedia page, but RRX doesn't. And RRX has technically made it higher than Flo. I think it's because Flo's played in more RLCS last chance tournaments, I think. But honestly, yeah, it's not what I was expecting in terms of rank, because I think I've watched both players, and I think RX has probably got the upper hand in 1v1 from what I'm seeing. But 5-3. My controller is not working, chat. It is not working. But that would be interesting. That would be interesting. Flo is levels above. Oh, is he now? Okay. Okay. We might have to get Flo in here, to be honest, because he's Swiss, isn't he? I did not know that. Because I was looking earlier, and he's actually in a... I can't remember the name of the team, but he's in a Swiss team. If I'm thinking... Yeah, yeah. Yeah, he is Swiss, yeah. 6-3 to Storm, though, looking for his first game back. And one step in to the reverse sweep already. I don't actually, I'm going to jinx it. I jinxed him already. I'm going to do it again. I don't want to do it twice, chat. Or 3 times, or 10 times. No, in my lap. But thank you for the donations so far on the TikTok as well. I mean, it's only like 3 donations, so... Whether the winner will want to take, what, 3p? We'll have to wait and see about that. He is Swiss. You've got to... He said he's ginger, not Swiss. I'm not entirely sure what that is supposed to mean. But what I do know is that RX is on the wall here, and kind of 50-50 in Storm. Definitely showing a lot more determination, a lot more sort of resilience this game. Did not see that. Oh, an RX. You'd think that, especially for an RLCS 1v1er, that the recoveries, well, obviously they are against most people, but occasionally it just seems like Storm catches him with his trousers down. But obviously, we've got to respect the fact that he has won 3 games, because he has definitely shown what he is made of. But can he do it 4 times? He's only done it 3 times so far, guys. Like, can you imagine how bad that is? Only showing how good you are. Hitting flip resets, edge all bumps, you name it. Only 3 times. Right. Not good enough. But RX with the 4th there, and is it too late? Is it too late? I mean, it is 1v1, so literally anything can happen. But okay, for some reason my screen was not working there. And yeah, I've been lagging a bit at home because I'm currently on my home PC, and well, not home, but like a uni home. So sometimes it just randomly goes to 100 ping, so I tend to have to play in my university sort of PC room things. Anyway, RX, and I shot there. It's going to be straight in and building some momentum back. We do like to see it. Obviously, it looked like he was down and out for this game about 20 seconds ago, but all changes and just shows why he is one of the best. There's not many players who I've seen who can just pull momentum and shift that momentum to 3 goals now. RX showing absolute beauty plays. Can't believe what I'm seeing. Can we? Can we what? And is that a horse dash there? I don't think it was. But seems like RX sort of baffling Storm a bit here. And I think this could be an opportunity. He's actually got an open net. I don't know where Storm's gone. Double flip reset. Can he go for the triple? He had an open chance, I think, there, but did not go straight for it. It was a zap dash, yeah. There's so many different dashes now. Got to make sure I keep up with them. Gets the reset there. Another touch and almost gets the bump, but I don't think it's going to be enough. And Storm, can he get a game back? He's got to let it bounce, and he does let it bounce, and it is 3-1. Storm with a game back. We do love to see it. And game 4. We've got a game on our hands. Alright, we'll just let these guys have a little bit of a break for a minute. But yeah, there is some talk of some other players who are, I wouldn't say interested. I don't want to use that term yet, but some other players who are, actually no, interested is a term, on competing against RRX. They reckon they can beat him. Does any of you reckon you could beat RRX? Or Storm? But yeah, we're just waiting for Storm for a minute, as does like to potentially have some breathing techniques. I saw the other day there was some breathing techniques being exchanged, particularly in RX's and certain uni team. Not looking at anyone, Mr. 6'7" himself. But quite literally, I just realised that actually we literally got a 6-7 game. I can't tell if RRX is literally baiting us at this point. It's like he almost did it perfectly. Thank you, Gem. Sorry, I did not see this, Gem. Oh my days. Thank you for the Guardian Wings. Thank you for the Flame Heart. Thank you for the You're Awesomes. And thank you for the 3 slays. Welcome back to the channel. So how many have we got? One set, chat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 10. It's okay, girly. Okay, that's one way to put it. Okay, 10. Alright, chat, I know you're going to laugh when I say this, but we've got a 10p prize pool right now. 10p prize pool. To be honest, I think it's that laughable. If we don't get any more, I will just probably throw a couple pound in. I'm lagging a bit now, apparently. Indeed it is. Hello, Ethan. Hello, Nick. How we doing? 10p. I know 10p prize pool, chat. I mean, it's better than nothing. It's better than nothing. RX with the first. I feel like he has the momentum now. I feel like he has some momentum. But my Wi-Fi definitely doesn't have momentum, as I seem to be going to like 200 ping. Oh, I need to get the player cams back on. There we go. There we go. RRX100 gets the reset. I don't think he's going to score from that angle. But I do need to add the flags on the screen in future. Sorry. Because we won't know that Storm is the Netherlands nice guy. Netherlands nice guy. There we go. Or the... Who else? The Ready RX. No, I can't even think, chat. Do not judge, but... Hi guys, welcome in. Please give Mission a follow. We are going to be doing a lot more of these matches. So, definitely cool if you could keep up with them. The Netherlands isn't a real place. Said nobody ever. Interesting statement. Unless you mean Holland. Or... Is there any other names for it? I don't even know how to say Netherlands, actually, in... How do you say Netherlands in Netherlands language? Like, you know, like it's like Germany, and it's... What? Oh, I get what you mean, yeah, but... You know in Germany where it's like Deutsch, Deutschland, is that how you say it? Deutschland, Deutschland. Oh, what a goal there by RX. Lovely little flick, top shelf. But... According to some of the chat, apparently Storm needs to go in the Obsidian portal to get there. There's definitely something he's going to be needing to enter is the goal. He's going to be entering some more goals because he's actually 1 goal down right now. So he could just think of the goal as a nether portal. If he just goes in there enough. Well, not him, but if he gets the ball in there enough, then he can go back. Hopefully. No, chat, if he loses the match, he has to stay here. He has to stay in the match forever. He can't go back. How about that? I'll just watch him. But anyway, I just said anyway. Okay, I swear down I said, like, I'll add, like, an extra £1 if I said that. So I'll probably add an extra £1 in there. Another flick there. Oh, and Storm all tied up. There's a lot of flicks being exchanged here. That's one thing I need to do for the Twitch though. I need to get those beans. Because I don't know if you guys know if you watch RLCS. But... oh my day, I do say it so many times. But on Twitch you can do this thing called beans. So like if you want to predict when someone wins or loses, you can add beans, and then I think I threw away like 50,000 beans before because I predicted Vitality to win, and then they lost to like Furia or something. That was a sad day, very sad day, but oh well. How's 10th place? I'm very proud of 10th place for a team that was almost League 1. I think we're doing alright. I know you got your 4-0 win. We got a fellow Arsenal supporter in the chat. And average Glory Hunter, average Big Six. You know what I mean? They've already been there, done it. They've all had all the financial backing. It's not really impressive when you've got all that financial backing. All that income, all that support in a very saturated place in London. Thank you, Jem, for the boo. I don't know how much that is. 10 coins. Let's actually go. We got 20 coins on the stream. I do appreciate that. But it is 3-2, and Storm on his way for a reverse sweep. I know I went a bit of a tangent there, chat, but definitely finding some parallel lines to get back into the series. RX going for a... almost trying to go for a doomsy. Why is Sunderland higher than you? Well, I won't wave my hands up like that. To be honest, Sunderland have been having a really good run. I can't even say my R's today, chat. Oh my days. Sunderland have been having a good... You could say the same thing about Bournemouth. You could literally say the same thing about Bournemouth. Like, a lot of these teams, yeah, they're having a good half. But I'd like to see them hold it. But then you could say about Leicester City as well. You could say Leicester City, what happened with them? Well, that's because every other team did bad. But thank you again, Gem, for the booze. Much appreciated. And what a combination of resets there. A mouthful of resets. Can't even keep up with it. Storm with the control. And did it on 9 boost. Impressive. Thank you, Kenzie, for the likes. Thank you, Gem, for joining once again and giving us the gifts. Thank you for the 2,000 likes. Bournemouth is just an objectively better team. I mean, if we're talking Semenyo, fair enough. But apart from Semenyo and like Zinchenko, no, he don't even play for them, do they? He plays for Forest. But yeah, I don't see Bournemouth holding out for much longer. Anyway, looks like Storm will be holding out for much longer though, as he is going to be taking game 6 here. No, game 5, sorry. Because I've not got the overlay on my current screen. It's only showing on the Twitch, not on Discord. No, not Discord. On the TikTok, and the control there, I have to watch that again at some point, because that is really actually impressive. I don't know how exactly he does that. It's probably actually easier than I think. But Christie, I don't even know who Christie is. I know Cloyver and Semenyo is like, and then the rest is Nobody FC, because I have a Bournemouth fan in my house actually. They get so angry when I say Nobody FC to them. It's actually jokes. But you lot haven't won a trophy since before World War II. We don't need to win a trophy. At the end of the day, we're a team that was almost League One. And I will keep saying it. A team that got to European level after being a local club. I think that is pretty impressive. The fact that you have to go for a Big 6 team is very suggestive, I would say. It is suggestive. If you're going for a Big 6 club just to support, then I don't know whether you're a true fan or not. Wait and see. But I think this person has said that they are from there, supposedly. So support your local, man. Support your literal local. I mean, like a lower level club, I'd say. Anyway, we'll be supporting both these players here as they try to play their absolute best in Rocket League, trying to score more goals than the other and trying to stop the opponent from scoring. And obviously Storm is already coming back with 1. Was born and raised Arsenal, didn't have a choice. What sort of suburbs are there actually in Arsenal? I don't know, but what I do know is RRX100 already. I think he's gone for the demo. Yeah, he's gone straight for those physical plays. RRX. We saw it in the sort of start of the series. In the first like 2 or 3 games, he was definitely going for a lot of those bumping plays. But then he sort of dulled a little bit. Is that a word you could say? Dulled? Well, it is now. Another word for it I could say is sort of lost his shine a little bit towards the middle of the series. But towards the end here, I think he is definitely going to be fighting to the wire. Do you know is how 10th place? To be honest, a few years ago though, Brighton literally was trying to escape relegation. I think the fact that we're like I don't want to jinx it, but the fact that we're a comfortable Premier League team, I think is like a massive achievement in itself. But RX going for the breezy into reset, I think. It looks like he went for a fake breezy into reset, which is undoubtedly diabolically fruitful. But he is challenging on 0 boost there, which is odd. I think he's just trying to go for a few demos and really trying to add to those physical plays, add that physical momentum. Another fake there, and Storm bouncing out all over the place, like in a bouncy castle right now. Thank you again for the donations. Thank you for the 2,000 likes on the stream, in case I do forget that. Now Storm. Oh, he's gone for another bump. Storm had the open net there, and he has not gone for it. 2-2. It remains, and now it's going to be straight to 3-2. Yes, it is. RRX 330. He technically could forfeit right now. Like, imagine if one of these players just technically forfeit. Like, you know what I mean? 330, leave. Normally how it goes. Normally how it goes. Oh. And still 400 boost. Oh, RRX straight over him. But Storm does recover. This is something that you see a lot more in these high level lobbies. A lot more significant, a lot more organised recoveries, but Storm actually pulling it literally out the bag there, because he was as good as gone with that last play, but he managed to recover, and then he made a goal out of it, which is what you want to be seeing in high level lobbies. Really, you can't really ask for too much more, but he will definitely be asking for some more goals hit, definitely, to even up that tally, make it to go to Champions Field. Tries to flick there, but RX, obviously the 50 king has shown a load of times what he can do, but Storm has other plans, and we definitely did not see this version of Storm towards the start. He's definitely going for a lot more mechanical things, but I think Storm is definitely tighten himself up a little bit here and doing what he needs to do. Oh, and he has been fake there, and RRX, that's gonna be something that you don't want to be seeing, and I keep saying that, but then again, you could say that fakes isn't really the most impressive thing ever. Obviously it looks good on the TikTok clip, it looks good on the Twitch clip, but I don't know, I find fakes are just, like, they're so easy, but they're hard at the same time. Obviously you need game sense, you need all that, but I don't know, the fact that you can just sit there and not do anything, it's not like going for a chill flip reset where you actually need to do something, you actually need to be proactive, whereas technically with a fake, you're just sort of sitting there, aren't you? If you think about it, which is technically smarter play. It's obviously a smarter play, but I find people who just go for fakes all the time, I don't have as much respect. Like, obviously it's alright occasionally, but if you just keep going for fakes, like, even if it's working, you're not really putting the effort in. And I believe I'm someone who believes in effort. Like, it should be more about how much effort you're putting in. Obviously it's good to be smart as well, but so if you're just relying on plays with little effort, you could argue there's just a degree of inadequacy in terms of the level, in terms of the performance that you really want to be witnessing as a viewer, as a caster, or any sort of component other than playing, really. But RRX 400 there, and straight in, and he's 1 minute 32 away already. Love to see it, and he will be 400 boost here. Can he get a shot there? And it's going to be on the bar. And Storm now actually storming his way through to get some physical plays, which we haven't seen a lot from Storm. We saw it a little bit at the start, a few edgeable bumps, but after that he just sort of dipped a little bit. He started to go for a lot more kickoffs, a lot more shots. And I don't know why I'm still lagging. I might need to restart my computer after this match, depending on who wins. But Storm already with a flick back, 1 minute left, still has time. RRX now swooping his way into the bump demo department, you could say. Another shot there, just goes a little bit wide. Another flip there. Another pop there. See what he can do with it. Another touch just wide. We'll get another fake. We get a reset. Goes for under and 6-6. And technically that is a fake, but he still put the effort in. He still had to control the ball. Still had to get the reset. Still be aware of his boost. So obviously it's not just the fake there. So you can respect that sort of play. You definitely can. 6-6 though, all to play for. All to play for. I'm not sure that you guys on the Twitch can use your beams. Or not. We'll have a little double check on that. But RRX straight back again. 7-6. This could this be, I mean, the winning goal of the tournament? Or the show match, I should say. Another 50 there on Storm's favour now, and Storm straight back. Yes, he can. And ladies and gentlemen, we are holding out as far as we can, literally. Here comes Storm. Still a bit awkward there. 400 for RRX. Could this be the win that gets the reset? Gets a 50, but no, wide again. Could be on the ball here. Gets another fake. No way. No way. He keeps it up. I'm lagging for some reason. I don't know why, but it is overtime, chat. And I do apologise for a little bit of a lagging situation, but I'm pretty sure we can still see the stream all right. But this could be the winner. This next goal could be the winner. RX bring it on the ball there, trying to manipulate the fellow likes of Storm there. Gets the reset, gets the shot, and RX with the series win. What a finish there. Can't get much better than that. Straight top shelf. I can't see how much boost Storm had there, but what a series we do have there. Well done to RX. Unlucky to Storm, but that was a very exciting match to watch. I do appreciate both of you for coming out. Oh, I can't even. Good day. I can't even type, chat. I can't even type. But what I can do is oh wait, one sec. Oh, he's left. Never mind.